I am Brian Professor B. Davis here in Santa Clara at the Hyatt Regency Hotel in Santa Clara. Welcome to the 49ers post-game recap here on Niners Radio. We apologize for the technical difficulties. Niners coming off a 35 to 16 win of Arizona Cardinals, a historic day for Christian McCaffrey. The Niners keep on rolling from ringing in the old and bringing in the new year. And we got the open lines right now. If you want to come on right now, our number is 415-549-3743. That is 415. It's 415-549-3743. We're here live here in Santa Clara at the Hyatt Regency Hotel. Just you guys want to check us in, go on youtube.com/Niners Radio at Niners Radio 49. I'm trying to get everybody. Try to get everything set up. That's 415-549-3743. That's our hotline for this afternoon. We'll be on for a little bit, probably about a half hour or whatever. If we get some callers, we'll go a little bit longer here at the Hyatt Regency Hotel. All the 49er faithful behind me. Niners with another win. They're now 4-0 for the first time in the start of the season in 4 years. We are as we're going to get by on the so we get you a recap of today's game. Niners 4-0. We'll just get everybody to check in. Here we go. So we'll here on Niners Radio 49 post game show here. Those you want to talk a little 49 football, please check us out at also our other it will be check us out 49ers.com or youtube.com/ at Niners Radio 49. We have a Facebook page as well, facebook.com/ Niners Radio 49. And if you want to email me anytime, Niners Radio 49 at gmail.com. And at Twitter, follow me on Twitter, Brian Davis at Niners Radio 49. So those of you watching right now, we're going to just get you back, just a recap of the game. Niners 35 to 16 win over the Arizona Cardinals. And we'll give you the recap of the scores right now, or I just pulled up my my scoreboard. So, so it was a great day this afternoon for the Niners. McCaffrey, 4 more touchdowns. And so we're gonna recap this game right now on Niners Radio. Fans, what do you think about today's game? If you want to come on to talk 49er football, the number is 415-549-3743. That is the hotline if you want to come on and talk about today's game. If you want to come on and talk about 49ers football during our post game, that is our number. Come on, talk about the 49ers. And here we go. So Christian McCaffrey, the big day, breaks Jerry Rice's record, scoring 4 touchdowns. And McCaffrey now just only 18 games, and this is his first full season with the 49ers. He's now in the record books for and we just to take a look at this game. Christian McCaffrey had 20 carries for 106 yards and 3 touchdowns. He had another rushing touchdown as well on the ground. But we're gonna take a look, a recap of this game, and we get down into the first quarter. It was Christian McCaffrey with a 1-yard rush for 1 yard, and it was a touchdown. It was 7-0. McCaffrey then ran 18 for an 18-yarder, and that increased San Francisco's lead to 14-0. Then Matt uh, Matt Prater, the veteran, longtime veteran, hits a field goal, and it was 14 in favor of the Niners. And then it was Purdy connected with McCaffrey for a 6-down that made it 21-10 San Francisco. And then Joshua Dobbs hit Michael Wilson, the former Stanford Cardinal, for a 16-yard touchdown that made it 21-10. Then in the third quarter, and by the way, the Cardinals, Josh Dobbs passed to Michael Wilson for an 8-yard touchdown reception. The 2-point conversion intended for James Conner was missed. Then it was a 21-16 game. And then in the fourth quarter, Christian McCaffrey, 2-yard touchdown. Jake Moody hit the extra point, 28-16. Then Purdy on the quarterback keeper exactly at the 2-minute warning. That was a wrap for San Francisco. So let's take us some of the game stats for for today's game on Sunday. Some of the stats as I'm trying to scroll this up. 30 downs for the 49ers to the Cardinals 23. Niners were 3 out of 5 on third down efficiency. Cardinals 8 of 15. Fourth down, Niners were 1 for 1. The Cardinals, I got to give their credit. They were 2 out of 3. 2 for 3 on fourth downs, including that 4th and 2 when they went on that fake punt that kept the Cardinals extending that drive and prolonging it. It prolonged that drive, and it ended up culminating in a touchdown. Total yards at 49ers, nearly 400 yards of offense, 395 to be exact, to the Cardinals, 362. Passing yards 271. San Francisco, or the correction, to the Cardinals 257. The Niners 124 rushing yards to the Cardinals 105. The Cardinals with an amazing 67 plays to the Niners 43. Completion attempts, Arizona 28 out of 41. Niners were 20 out of 21. Brock Purdy he made 20 of 21 attempts, and he broke Steve Young's record, I think, for 19 in a row. He did back either in 1995 or 96. And then the rush plays, the Cardinals rushed it 25 times. In fact, if you look at those numbers, 25 times they rushed it, and they had 105 yards, a $105 on 25 carries. The Cardinals averaged 4.2 on the ground, while the 49ers 124, and they end up on 31 carries. Or one more time, 124 on 31 carries, an average of 4 yards on the ground. Time of possession, or no team had a turnover. Cardinals were pit flagged 9 times for 55 yards penalties. Niners only 4 times for 21. Time of possession, and this was not a bad one. Cardinals were 30 minutes and 46 seconds on the ground, or time of possession to the Niners, 29 minutes and 14 seconds. Looking at on my calculator, 30 minutes and 40 seconds for the Cardinals, and the Niners, 29 minutes and 14 seconds. So it ended up being a minute and 32 seconds, a little over 90 seconds differential plus for the Cardinals. And we'll take a look at all the numbers coming up as we're trying to scroll up. Purdy was 20 of 21, 283 yards, 1 touchdown, no picks. McCaffrey, 20 carries, 106 yards, 3 touchdowns. And then it was Brandon Ayuk had a great day, 6 catches for 148 yards. Joshua Dobbs filling in for the injured Kyler Murray. He'll be getting off the physically unable to perform list within the next few weeks. Come back soon. 28 out of 41 for 265 yards, 2 touchdown passes. James Conner, 11 carries for 52 yards. Michael Wilson, 7 catches for 70 yards. Now let's go to the individual stats. The individual stats in the contest for the 49ers. So Purdy had a completion percentage 95.2. His quarterback rating 134.6. McCaffrey had his 106 yards on 20 carries. He averaged 5.3 yards. He also had 7 catches for 71 yards. So all in all, 106 plus 71, 177 all-purpose yards for McCaffrey. So he ended up getting 7 balls caught. And then McCaffrey ended up averaging 177 all-purpose yards, averaging 6.5 yards per touch. And then for also Brandon Ayuk, targeted 6 times, 6 catches, 148 yards, 24.7 yards average. And then Ray McLeod, 2 catches for 22 yards, targeted twice. And then this was just a pretty much, and then Jake Moody did not attempt not one field goal, but he was a perfect 5 for 5 in extra points. Mitch Wisnowski punted only just once throughout the entire day. It was a 45-yard punt. And then great individual performance by Christian McCaffrey, and that now puts him into the record books as well. So just a reminder, if you want to talk 49ers football, on 415-549-3743. That's 415-549-3743. Professor B here. Santa Clara, Niners were winners over the Arizona Cardinals to prove the 4-0. And taking a look at the new franchise record, a lot of Professor B fun facts. Niners end up 35-16. They go to 4-0. 30 points in each of their first 4 games is for the first time that's ever happened. And this is the 49ers in the 77 years of 49er football, entering its 78th season. That's definitely the most, scoring at least 30 points or more in each of their first 4 games. That has happened since this franchise they entered into the NFL way back in 1950. So McCaffrey continued to rack up the accolades of his stellar play. He breaks Jerry Rice's all-time franchise record of 12 consecutive games with at least one or more touchdowns from the 1987 season, which Jerry Rice was named the NFL Offensive Player of the Year by the AP, or known as the Associated Press. Rice should have been the league's MVP in 1987. He finished second behind John Elway for the league MVP award that year. And this is a good chance. And he's already been named NFL Player of the Week, Player of the Month for the month of September. And he's definitely going to be the prime candidate for NFL Player of the Week once again. It took McCaffrey nearly 6 minutes to surpass that franchise record, punching a 4-yard touchdown on the board. The first of the offensive series, he would find 2 more times in the first half. His fourth final touchdown came in the day early in the fourth quarter when he sliced through Arizona's defense for a 2-yard rushing score. McCaffrey closed out the day, 20 carries, 106 yards. He had 71 yards of receptions, 177 total yards, averaging 6 yards per touch. And then Brock Purdy extends his regular season win streak to 9 in a row with an impressive win. And then Brandon Ayuk had a 42-yard pass reception on the third touchdown scoring drive. Ayuk finger trap deep shot from Purdy with Arizona defenders all over him to set the 49ers up at the Cardinals' 22-yard line. And there's some injury reports from week 1. Offensive lineman John Feliciano was ruled out Sunday's game with a concussion in the third quarter. Linebacker Drake Greenlaw got rolled up but was able to return to the game. Shanahan noted that there may be more injuries report after evaluations, but that remains to be determined. And there you have it. Niners were winners 35-16 over the Arizona Cardinals. They now go to 4-0. Next Sunday, the 49ers will take on the Dallas Cowboys, a rivalry renewed. And that will be 1 week from today. Niners and Cowboys next Sunday night for the Sunday Night Football NBC. And the kickoff time will be at 5:15 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. And for those of you, the latest on 49ers news and so much more, go to 49ers.com. As always, you can catch us on Facebook.com/at Niners Radio 49. That's it for now. I'm Brian Professor B. Davis from the Hyatt Regency Hotel here in Sacramento, right across the street from Levis Stadium in Santa Clara. Niners were winners. They defeat the Cardinals by a score of 35-16. You've been watching 49ers postgame recap on Niners Radio 49. Niners Radio 49 is an association with the Satellite Digital Media News Network, where every team is a fan and every fan is a voice to the network home of champions. 49ers football. Faithful then, faithful now. Go Niners!